Hello, gorgeous soul, and welcome to this epic podcast. This is a place where you are encouraged and you have absolute freaking permission to unapologetically go after all of your dreams, all of your visions, all of your things on your vision board, like everything that your heart desires. I'm your host, Angharad, the High Vibe Babe, and I believe that we're all in this life to expand and experience our wildest dreams. If one of us can have it, then we all can. So that is the aim of this podcast. Each week I'll either be going solo or have guests with the aim to inspire, uplift you and give you the tools for you to live your most epic AF life and business possible. You can find me on Instagram with the handle @HighVibeBabe. Now let's get into today's episode. Hello beautiful, Angharad here. I want to talk about when we feel like we have an overflow of emotions and we're like, oh my gosh, and we have a default thing we go and do, right? Like whether it's good or bad, no matter what it is, even if it's good, we have a default thing. Like, what's your thing? Is it like go and eat pizza or go and celebrate with chocolate or to phone a friend, or is it to have a drink, or is it to like bite your nails, or is it to journal, or is it to then stress out about something else? Like, what is it? And is it self-sabotage? Because often we do find we self-sabotage the crap out of ourselves when we're feeling a whole lot of emotion, right? Now, this isn't just for bad feelings, right? Because remember, our feelings aren't actually bad or good. They just feel bad or feel good, right? So what we can find ourselves doing, like for me, I just had my first ever like public speaking event, I guess. I held an event today called Unlimited, which was absolutely incredible. It was all around removing all the human limitations and really tapping into what our soul is calling us to and what our heart desires are, and then creating like a plan to actually get there, right? And this is what my event was tonight, and it was an absolute hit. It was so beautiful. It was so incredible. The women it was just incredible. The last hour was all intuitive stuff, and we pulled angel cards and we did human design readings, and we like chatted about things and implemented all of the woo and all of the strategy stuff we've been talking for the beginning with some extra tools. And it was just honestly the most beautiful thing. And they're saying such incredible things about it already. So I cannot wait for you to hear more about it from them. However, I left feeling so excited, like so amped and so overjoyed. And do you know what my thought was? My thought was go and get some food to celebrate, go and abuse your body, go and get some takeaways, or go and eat some chocolate, or go and like get something to celebrate, right? Like, yeah, let's go celebrate. But actually what that is emotions are feelings in motions, right? So when we're feeling so much, we can handle a certain amount of emotion until it like becomes too much, right? And at that point we need to cap it. We need to disperse it somewhere else, right? Because it becomes too intense. This is for good feeling emotions too. It's not just for your anxiety. It's not just for feeling sad. It's actually for all emotions, because it becomes so much that we can't handle it within our body. So we want to disperse it in a way. So one way of dispersing it is to self-sabotage and then make yourself feel like shit by eating some shitty food, and then your stomach feels bad, and then you guilt yourself through some thoughts or whatever it is, and you bring your vibe down, you bring your emotions down, you bring everything back down to a comfortable level, right? So instead of doing that, what you can actually do is actually take that energy, and firstly you could do it in an outlet that actually serves you. So you could do some journaling, or you could do some dancing, or phone a friend and debrief, or do something that really serves you and release some energy. Or secondly, you can do something called transmuting energy. Now, this is something I learned about last year. There's lots of different versions of it, but basically because energy can't actually, as you can tell, I'm like so freaking hardwired right now. Because energy can't actually be created or destroyed, energy actually has to just change forms, has to change from one object to another. So energy within yourself, because our emotions is energy in motion, right? Then we can deal with it in the same sort of way. So with energy, you can do a technique called transmuting energy. So for me, I change it to white light, I bring it down through my body and put it back into my womb center, which is our creation center, for that to go and be filtered up and to go into a different area of my life. But there's so many different techniques you can do with transmuting energy. But basically it's about when we're feeling such a high level of emotion and such a high level of feelings, and this is what we're designed to do as humans, right? Like without polarity, we wouldn't be living this experience. Instead of self-sabotaging, instead of bringing ourselves back down and cap it down and like limit ourselves and create a glass ceiling and create stories and all the things, what can we do in those moments to serve ourselves? And really challenging ourselves to that it doesn't have to be waves, right? It doesn't have to be amazing followed by something like not so great. We like actually can live in a really high vibe, consistent state just by being careful and being aware of where our energy is going. So that is my riff for today. I hope you have a really lovely evening. And if this has meant something to you, please tell me what your biggest takeaway was, or like what you really loved. I absolutely love engaging with you and seeing how I'm impacting you. So please do reach out. I love you so much. Bye. If you have enjoyed this episode, I would adore if you would screenshot it, chuck it up on your stories with your favorite takeaway moment, and tag me at High Vibe Babe on Instagram so that more people can see this and get this content and get this message out there to really shape and change and impact other people's lives. Do you desire to be around more high vibe women who really get you, who encourage you, who support you no matter what? Yeah, well, guess what? I have a place that you belong. It is called High Vibe Babes Community. It is a free Facebook group, and I would love to have you in there. There are so many free trainings and epicness in this group, so please get your booty in there. It would mean the world if you would subscribe to this podcast, do the reviews, the rating, the stars, all of the things. Thank you so much for being here. I cannot wait to chat with you on the next episode. I'm sending you all of the vibes and all of the love. Over and out from Angharad, the High Vibe Babe.